Okay, looks like my stream is up. I'm just waiting for the organizer to tell me how the time is going to start, because I go get some message on Discord. Let's see. So just count down on the stream, okay? Watch your stream and start when your hitbox stream starts the game. Okay. But yes, before I start, my stream URL is GreenalinkSDA, not GreenaLink. But other than that, let's do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And those curious about the special edition, for those unfamiliar, if you look in stores whenever you buy a 2DS or 3DS bundle, some of the bundles have New Super Mario Bros. 2 pre-installed, and they're called special editions, or the ones in America known as Gold Edition. The main difference really is that all the Coin Rush DLCs are part of the game now instead of just a couple of bucks add-ons. I only been told that I have to do a run of this a few days ago, so I only done 2 practices, but I'm just doing this one for fun. So this is the first level coming right up. And that's a good start. The short jump there is pretty vital because the lower it's kind of risky. No blocks are a huge pain. You need to land in between no blocks to keep your horizontal momentum. Otherwise, if you just land on one no block, you're going to get stuck for a bit and lose all your horizontal momentum. Let's go. This is a very straightforward level coming on top. Most of the time I tend to jump at the very edge of the blocks. You can hold jump there to do that guaranteed bounce. Triple jumping actually allows you to gain 1 extra height block, so it's best to use that for very high places. Eevee Spirit, unfortunately, cannot do the run today because I think she's still waiting for her capture card to be fixed. So I'm the backup runner. The backup runner, so I say. You may have noticed though that before I start level, my coin counter is at absolute maximum. There's an actual purpose for the speedrun. It actually skips the coin updates after completing certain stages. Tower, warp stages, the coin counter has to be updated before the save screen pops up. But by maximizing the counter, you can skip that one little part of the run, so I can save a good amount of time in the long run. Turn up the volume of the audio or the game audio or my commentary. Which one? I can turn up the game audio if I can. There you go, 4A3. So right here is the secret exit. Nice. Oh, they want commentary to be up. Alright. How about this now? Apologies if you couldn't hear me beforehand. So, if you pay attention now, the coin counters should update, but I skipped it because the coin counters will have maximum, so there's no point, so that's where the time save occurs. The fireworks works a little bit different. It's based on the world and the last 2 digits. So, for World 1, the fireworks only appear when you get the last 2 digits at 1. World 2 is 2s, World 3 is 3s, 3, etc, etc. Mushroom World is double 7s, Flower World is double 8s, and Star World is double 9s. Again, this is another stage where you can actually save time for having a maximum coin counter, because normally the coin count has to be updated before the save screen comes up. And if you're doing a Tool Sister run on an absolute fresh file, there's loads of extra pop-ups, like congratulations, you unlocked a new set of courses in World of Worlds. And this is where I pick up a star, and it's not because I'm playing safe, it actually speeds up, increases my running speed by a huge amount, as you can see.
Mario number 1.
So, you may notice in the warp stage I picked up a golden flower. That's going to be used for this one here. I want to save my leaf for later. Tech on the flagpoles. Apparently the fastest way to finish the stage is around the 2000/1000 point markers. If you go for too low, you lose a couple of frames. If you go too high, like around the 4001 up, you lose even more frames. Unfortunately, I can't remember from my head right now what was the difference, but it was only like under 10 frames faster, like probably 6 or 4. This is just coming from my head right now. I actually have made a video 2 years ago, but that one was without, I think, the 1000 marker. There was one marker I forgot to actually test out because I didn't even know that one existed. I got so carried away finding out that 2000 was the fastest, I just had to make a video of it. So that all the people on YouTube saying, why are you not aiming for the bottom? That's the fastest, mate. No, it's not. It's not the fastest. I'll try and read some more chat questions in a second. This is one of the 4 or so auto-scrolling segments of the run. Warpfest even has the same amount, but it's done on different stages, so there's a bit of downtime, but for this level I've got to keep my eye on where I'm going, because I don't get hit unintentionally. Okay, go on. I heard a coin sound after hitting them, so that means a hit confirm. And I actually forgot to do a wall jump there.
Mario time. It's a good time.
So this is the brewing house. Boo. One part of the run's actually pretty tough to do, especially without fire, especially without flying powers, because that's the optional world record grid goes for. You don't use flying power-ups here for this level. Expect me to mess this one up. You are do a visual cue to aim at the very middle of that window, and I almost got it, but There tends to be like 2 hidden tiles or bouncy tiles, 2 non-bouncy tiles, 2 bouncy tiles, etc, etc. So after coins I do a triple jump. Because that way I only need to wall jump once to my left. If you do a regular jump up there, you need to do 2 wall jumps. Oh yeah, 2000. Saving frames.
This way.
Grand Pooh Bear, get out of bed. Signed, GreenalinkSDA.
Let's go.
I'll only mess with you, man. Oh, crumbs, I actually forgot, well, it's not a bad thing, actually. I'd really rather have, another leaf in my reserve. So this is another auto-scorer level, and it's not easy when you're commenting on your own, because in past marathon-like runs, you always have a donator reader backing up, saying we got $50 from Nagleri's dog, saying Barney's the best speed game, whatever. But now I'm actually doing more commentary than I usually do. It's not easy for auto-scorers, especially. But anyways, if there's any more questions on chat, I don't mind answering them. For those who don't know who I am, I'm GreenalinkSDA. I've been speedrunning games on almost 10 years now. I've been speedrunning a bunch of other stuff, ranging from Phantom Hourglass, even Mario 64 DS, but that's a long time ago, before 2010. This is. Nowadays, I'm slowly doing more documentary videos comparing 2 versions of the same game, like Super Mario 64 versus Super Mario 64 DS. I've got some other games on the line to do, but it just requires a lot of research and time. Speedrunning wise, recently got the new X-Capture 1, so I've been trying out more console games, and also been trying out the PC version of Uprising, Join or Die. It's an old 1997 PC game, and it's surprisingly fast-paced now, thanks to all my speedrunning knowledge.
We have a $50 donation. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, now we're very near the end of the level. So, unlike Super Mario 3D Land, where most of the objects are nearby, here the objects are only there once the camera's nearby. So, I just got up to that very top of the pipe at the very early seconds, if not frames. Not saying it's frame perfect entry, that'd be hard to tell, but basically if I was starting at the very start of the auto-scroller, I cannot go to the very top immediately. I literally had to wait until the camera is nearby to load up that object.
Let's go.
So this is the second one of these not so infinite runners. A little fun fact, if you do a jump after reaching maximum speed, you can actually fall off the platform and still fly. If you don't do a jump before falling off, you actually will not fly up. I'm not making that up. You actually need to make a jump first. So this is Flower World. Basically fireworks are triggered if you get 8-8 at the end of the timer. I only need to go through 3 levels, 2 regular stages and 1 warped stage. Then it's up to World 6, which is actually the final world for this game. So this warp trigger is caused by standing on that certain block on a certain coordinate of the map. That takes me to a secret exit for this world, this level technically.
This way.
The next one you get to see a good example of spin flying, a trick that involves pushing both jump and attack button at the same time. Not only allows Mario to rise up, i.e. flying, it keeps his maximum dash speed, something I don't think the developers intended you to do. Force Sound one's not bad, you can get Force Sound 2 if it's a little bit more optimal. And this is the third auto-scrolling part. Fortunately it's not too long. So a little mechanic you can do in most other New Super Mario Bros. Games is cancelling your ground pound. I tend to have a bit of fun with this. 4, 5, 6, 6. I can do nearly 10 at one point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 398, I think, is usually the optimal. Oh yeah, 397 even. I keep on messing that up lately. But fortunately, if you mess up too many seconds, you want to avoid the 388 because that triggers fireworks. Fortunately, you won't get to see any more auto-scrollers until the very last level, so that's roughly 10 minutes. Hello, Eevee Spirit. That was close. That was very close. Go ahead. Got my eyes to say wait here twice. So this level in the past, like the very first year when it came out, this used to be one of the key rankers for the game. Before spin flying became a thing and figured out a way how to use it for this level. Force MG always. Yeah, the world record in file select style timing is 27:30. It's a very optimal run. There's only like one noble mistake, which apparently costed like half a second at the least. I don't think this is going to be world record pace. I don't want to put my heart towards it, to be honest. Actually, yeah, this power-up route was a little bit slower than usual. I went for the more safe route, which involved going through a flag in the first level to power up as Big Mario, and then pick up a leaf in the castle, the tower stage I mean, to become Raccoon Mario. In the world record you don't do that at all. The first power-up is the Golden Fire Flower from the Warp Zone. And you use that on the second level, basically the underwater stage. In other words, 2 less transformations. Oh, nice. So the wall jumping part is a little bit tough. I said nice because normally I tend to be a little bit short on height and have to do 2 extra wall jumps, but that time that wasn't the case. I'm gonna be a little bit... let's see. There you go, no regrets. This is another straightforward level. Oh, nice. So there's roughly 4 stages left now in this entire game. Tower, 2 regular levels, and the final castle. This one has a very fancy flying trick involved, if done correctly. Nice. So landing actually refills your P-wings, which is vital for this level. And normally in real time, touching the very middle of the door actually saves more time than touching the very edge. But for big dry bones there, it's no point trying to be that optimal. There's only 3 stages left now. And because I've got Leaf in reserve already, this is normally a stage in your optimal run where you pick this one up, but now I don't need to do that. I can do this instead. Run across that platform there to save a few frames. Then mash your heart's content until there's 1 red arrow left, and then do a jump here for safety. You can fall off the ledge and then just hold the jump button, but that's risky. Yep, Nostalgia 64 runs is correct. I'll do the twirling because that keeps my full speed whilst ascending. Crouch jump there. You can do a triple jump in the past, but I don't do that anymore. Crouch jumps seem to be a bit more reliable, in my opinion. Every time you land after performing a float, you perform the second jump, which allows me to abuse the triple jump much sooner than intended. So, triple jump, flutter. As soon as I land on the ground, my jump becomes jump number 2 rather than jump number 1. And it allows me to perform jump number 3, which is the vital jump, because A, you get 1 block higher height for your jump, and it allows me to jump over those certain fireballs in that level. That's a strategy. Oh, 665 is not bad actually. It's actually one of the tougher parts of the level. Now I keep spinning here to not be in fly mode because I really do not want to be in fly mode for this part. You see why in a second. Oh, that's very close. So far, so good. Right, 3DS is on blue, so we're fine. Nice. Very nice. I picked up the leaf just in case I didn't do that bit correctly. But the green circles you see on top of the screen, those are my visual cues to bypass those set of fireballs. Oh my goodness, that's a very clean run. Could this be the cleanest Mario run in a marathon ever? I don't think I've done any major mistakes. This is not world record pace though, because I did make some safety changes. Like 6B, that secret level in World 6. I picked up a leaf in a not so optimal location. And yeah. So this is not the end. I'll tell you, if the organizer is still around, I'll tell you when time happens. It's when I hit the big fat orange something switch. So the SRO timing record is 27:30. Fun fact, these platform spawns are not RNG, so if you know the strategy, it's consistent all the time. See, 2 slashes there, slash number 3, slash number 4. I got him to do 5th slash, that's unfortunate, so I'm going to lose a bit of time there. I didn't get Mario to land on that certain platform to refill my P speed, so I couldn't fly up there as soon as I wanted. So basically I lost a bit of time because he did 5 slashes instead of the optimal 4. This part here, he already does 5 slashes, so that's kind of a bit annoying, but I haven't, none of my attempts so far, I managed to get him to do 4 slashes in this section. Number 1, slash number 1, slash number 2. Time! Now to see when the stream actually catches up. I actually do not have a hitbox URL, so I'm watching this on Twitch to know my actual time. It's not a world record because I made that mistake in the first section of Bowser. Oh, 27:52. That's 22 seconds off world record. That's not bad. But yeah, before the organizer changes game, Twitch chat, do you want to guess how many coins I collect during this part of the credits? I gave you a hint on range. 250 to 370, no, 250 to 400. That's the range, if you want a hint.